I can try to read it while somebody does a recap. So we are now live here, and I will try to read that email as somebody recaps the session. So first, hello, I welcome to the world of Harthron with the Grey Guardians. This is session 45. I'm your storyteller, dungeon master, Bilbo, and we are going to run a Grimnox fight here. They're still, Grey Guardians are in the midst of a battle with Grimnox, this Orc Warlord, and Graybins, a nasty Orc wizard that keeps avoiding this group to the best of his ability. Couple announcements. First, November 4th, we are partnered with Extra Life. And we will be doing a 14 to 16 hour, or maybe plus beyond that, stream of Dungeons and Dragons where we're going to do Curse of Strahd. And so come and watch us for that. You can, right now, if you want to support Extra Life, you can do that here on our information page here on Twitch, as well as later, once we have this up on YouTube. There's a link there as well. Our goal is to raise $100, and if we actually raise $100, Mardor has already said he will donate $100 himself. So that's pretty cool, and hopefully we will raise way beyond that and play until we're exhausted. So we will see what happens that. Okay, what do you have? You got your hand up.
I want to do the recap.
Okay, well, we're not quite there at the recap. So we'll be doing that. And, all right, I'll go ahead and let you recap the last session while I look at this email.
We have recently entered Grimnox's chamber when we have dispatched of quite a ton of Grimnox's forces, such as Goldilocks, and also a fire...
Goldilocks is just a figure. It's had that nickname for a long time. It actually isn't Goldilocks. The three bears aren't here either, so...
I don't know, we did have 3 ogres.
Vega quickly suggested to quite a few of these orcs that they should work as our guard. And they've been fending off most of the orcs. And while this has been happening, a couple of us have finally gotten in the pool with Grimnox, and where Graybins was last seen, along with ogres on our side, and a giant, and an orc. That may or may not be in our side, I'm not quite sure. But now we are engaging Grimnox.
It's pretty good. We did kill one of the casters.
Oh yeah, we killed
Graybin's sister.
Graybin's sister. Mm-hmm. A very tough caster.
On an irrelevant note, I died.
Yeah. Exactly.
Goldie dropped.
Graybins dropped a hell of a lightning field that killed both.
Goldie.
And both the dragons.
Yeah, in our group.
They died together.
Yeah.
And who's all around Graybins? Who's actually engaged him right now? Maybe make that clear.
Graybins, you mean Grimnox?
Ready to rock.
Grimnox.
I did say that.
Who is you?
Me / the 2 ogres, stone giant, and an orc.
Nice. Very good.
Wouldn't the Guardians of Faith go down?
No, man.
Sadly, no.
8 hours.
They don't need concentration. That's why there's 3 of them.
Yep.
So you can point out those three orcs that are standing guard are actually the centers of the spells.
Okay. I'll take a luck card.
The wraiths.
Yes, I'll give you a luck card. So, you can read that while I'm responding or something.
And I also remind everyone the actual mission was to rescue Marcos's... Sorry, I talked about your flames. Can you read it again?
Your movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. this turn does not provoke.
So that's what your card is. That might be very useful.
That might be very useful. That could be very useful drawing that card. That's a very lucky card to draw right now because you probably are gonna need it. So
I like bonus action, engage the boots, and throw the card down and run.
Run.
Oh, this is how much I'm minus.
Oh yes. Yep.
Great job, Alex. The only thing to mention is our actual main goal was to rescue somebody. We haven't even seen them yet. So, oh well.
Can you look at the stand a little
I
bit?
might be able to take care of this camera.
Alright.
I can't take care of the camera.
2 points to take pictures.
Which one?
Oh, that sucks. Mostly take care of cameras.
I'm working on
Okay.
it. I might be able to. Billy, can you rotate the camera that's on you and Alex towards Alex a little bit? Perfect. And Alex, can you give us the pregame dance warm-up? Nice. I think you might be the next bard.
Hey, I'm thinking
All right.
about
Well, I went ahead and replied to your email. You probably
Okay,
still
okay.
aren't gonna like the answer, but kind of realized, my little thought. That's just a quick thought on that. But you probably won't like the answer.
Ooh,
I mean, I understand that, but I would have known that, right? Wouldn't I have just done the cure then? I guess that's my point, is I feel like that should have been established more clearly, because otherwise I would have not wasted an inspiration. I would have just blown a cure.
You wouldn't necessarily know that. You'd never have had that in an experience yet in the game in that sense. So.
Alright. Okay.
What was that?
Music.
Oh.
All right. So, shall we set the scene? All right, gang. So we're at the top of a new round here, and Grimnox is gonna say something in Orcish and yell, "Grabens, you take care of the casters. I'll take care of the warriors." And with that, Vega, you are up.
Good. So Vega will move forward 10. She will stumble over the orc body. As she falls, her bag of holding opens and falls to the ground to manipulate an object. And she will use 10 feet of movement or whatever you think is reasonable to climb into her bag.
Okay.
And inside the bag, she will do a sending. Start the party off. Hey. You ready?
Yeah,
Listen.
you're breaking up, just so you know. But yeah, we're ready. So hopefully it come through.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here's the sending. I'm going to text it to you so you can read it, but I'll also say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Great.
That's fine.
Yep. I'll do both. Great Alba, we offer to complete another mission. If you, in 30 seconds, transport my entire party, alive and dead, to Sunterhold. Oh, I actually sent you the wrong one. Read the second one.
So it's okay.
And then I'm going to, I'm going to poke my head just barely out of the bag so I can...
like that kitty cat troll who poses his head in and out of the bag.
I'll tell Lita Fumo, come get me, please.
All right. And what do you do with the golem?
Oh, sorry, thank you. The Golem, I think, was given previous orders to attack the Loud Orc, so I'm going to move him 10, I think, or maybe it's only 5 to the northwest or whatever that is, and he's going to swing twice.
Okay.
On Grimnox.
Sorry, I should have prepped for that.
That's a lot.
Alright, first swing. Alright, that hits. Over 20, 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a fighter and
I should have had the Golem out. So much prep. Alright.
It's 3d8 plus 6.
Yep, I got that. Alright, decent dice. 7, 12, 18 points on the first hit.
Alright. Got it.
Hulk
Try
smash.
it again.
Raven.
That's maybe gonna miss.
Grimnox.
You should
18.
name this
18 misses. It hits him, but it doesn't get through his. Maybe he hits the top of his buckler. It doesn't get through.
Right. Okay, I am done.
All right. So at the end of your turn, Grimnox just reaches down with the blood and pours it over himself, healing himself up some.
He's just healing himself more and more.
That's why we gotta get all the firepower in on one round.
Garther, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna swing on the one behind me.
What do you... I thought he was on our team.
Yeah, he's just attacking me.
Oh, that one.
That
I was talking about... I thought you were...
would be 21 to hit
21 hits.
for 11 points.
11
It
points.
puts him at 48.
He'll go down.
And I move and throw 2 of them at the one behind me. That's gonna be 17 to hit
That'll hit.
for 18 points of damage. It's at 28.
He will still be up.
That's a 19 to hit for another 18 points of damage.
Okay, he will go down.
Plaster him.
Then I'm good. I'm gonna try to duck
All right.
underneath the stairs.
At the end of your turn, Grimnox once again raises more blood and drops on him, healing him up a
Ain't
little
gonna
bit
help.
more.
To be ain't gonna be enough, dude.
Flamezor, you are up.
Yep. Go. Rah! He yells out as a rages.
All right.
Will a 19 hit?
19 just hits him.
$12 points on the first attack.
There we go.
Second attack. Miss.
All right. Do anything else?
How about use my second win?
Yes, you have.
Action surge?
Yep.
All right. And at the end of your turn, he once again grabs more blood.
How much? Jeez.
That's how it goes.
Heal, heal, heal.
Just healing all the damage we've done to him.
He's still wounded.
Still wounded a bunch, man.
Yeah, but that's good damage.
All right, as long as he's in the pool of blood.
Oh.
All right, Fumo, you are up.
All right.
I love looking at the player's handbook when it's my turn.
10 picks up the bag.
Okay.
10, 20, 25, 30. Is up to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna do the dash. So 5, 10, 15, 30. Be right behind the. Try to hide behind the water. Or the blood fall, I should say.
Okay.
Using that. And that is all of his actions.
All right. Grimnox is up.
Let me guess. He puts his hands into the blood, hooks it up around his head, heals some more.
No, that's not what's happening.
No, he's killing someone is what's happening.
All right.
That one got anything.
So goes at Flamezor.
Yeah.
Wait, is there any like a percentage then?
I hit you right in your right arm with his big blade there. You're immune to fire though, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Cool. That's good.
I mean, this is.
Resistant? Oh, you're resistant, so you take half of it. Alright.
Oh, you think I'm immune to it?
Sorry.
He's just flame zone.
I'm not playing it. Except I'm playing.
You grab that down for me. Alright.
What would
It's gonna be so just half period anyways. So it doesn't matter really whatever we'll do, just half.
Oh, wait. And I'll take like a fourth there. If I get the best.
So you take 11 points of damage here on his first swing.
Halved?
I already halved it, buddy.
Yeah.
You know I always do that. So I have you at minus 88, is that correct?
Yeah.
Butter.
Take second swing at you.
Wait.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Cuts right into your chest.
Ugh. You out for the count, buddy.
Except I take half fire
Oh, yeah, you
damage
get-
and
you even get
half.
to
You're
rage.
gonna take half.
Yeah,
of it.
rage.
Yeah, he
Okay, good,
raged.
thank you.
Fuck.
Still gonna hurt.
Good thing is no exploding dice.
That's really good.
I'm saved. I'm saved.
It used to be nasty in 3-5 with the
Double,
bonus.
yeah.
Double. It's like, that's much.
Yeah, exploding dice are just really. It's you live or you die.
You are at minus 113
Oh!
as he cuts open your chest.
Oh!
Oh my, I'm out here.
Third swing.
I'm running.
Jesus, third sight?
What's your AC?
A 20,
20 or
20.
22?
22.
22. He just hits you.
No. Come on. I might need to run back to the one. My God. My God.
And you go down.
Into the blood.
Who is next to take on Grimnox? He spits blood down on Flamezor as Flamezor goes down into the pool of blood. Slosh goes, I'm next. And he's up.
Hallelujah.
He's raging.
One of my dice was.
Alex, I'll let you roll for Slosh.
Let's go. What's his dice?
Just roll a d20. You tell me what you roll.
A 10 on the die.
A 10, yeah, he's gonna hit. So roll, roll 2d6, and then I'll add the damage.
A 3 and a 2.
That's not good.
Wow.
Alright. So he hits him once, hit him again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Miss.
Why do you roll that dice?
What'd you roll?
You know you're
Hold
green
on,
on the
hold on.
die.
What did you roll?
My green one. A 3 on the die.
Okay, Kavakai. Guide his hand. I use my other channel divinity. He gets a +10.
Oh yeah, that down he'll hit.
Roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6.
6.
So channel divinity, Mordor.
Yep,
Two
that's
and
my
a
last
two.
one.
A 2 and a 2.
Ooh, jeez.
Tell him the total.
Yeah, man. You know how
Why
to,
am I
Just
still
got
on
it, so
lucky?
you know how to
4.
total for the dice, man. 2 and 2.
Don't
You
be
have to say
dull.
4, man. He's lost. He's Flamesore's down, man. He's confused.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, buddy. Alright, that's Slosh. Alright.
I'm gonna go get the tap. Okay.
Let's take through it.
Somebody heal me.
We will.
Oh, stop whining, please.
Yeah, we got it, buddy. Just relax, man.
That one in the yellow, he
goes
gets
down.
slaughtered by those orcs over there. They're gonna be done for right now. Sword cruisers too, they're over there.
Bill, but do you want to move the off camera, the second action camera
Oh.
at some point? It's
Yeah.
kind of not pointed at anything useful tomorrow.
Yeah, because
Main camera's good though.
Just dead creatures.
yeah. Ha, Billy.
There you go.
Hey, Billy. How about that useful?
Billy cam.
The Billy cam.
Well, Billy, yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
TV cam.
The sulking player cam.
Whoa.
And drop goes
earthquake.
green.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, audience. Playing around with the camera here. There we go. I'm going to be doing some camera stuff anyways in the next session. Moving some stuff around. Alright, tell me when this is.
We need to have a drone hover over the board and just take pictures straight down.
Good, Seth?
Cough, cough.
I mean, that can't what's in that, but probably just another shot of the waterfall from the other side might be good.
Yeah, the problem is this camera doesn't have reach for that.
Okay, well,
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's just,
whatever.
you guys, we're just in
That's where
a,
Mardor is?
we're in a weird spot for the battle. I mean, we're just, that camera's just kind of out of,
Just aim it at Baymar. Just down, obviously. We can get the rest of the game.
out of play. So, oh yeah, there's some things.
A reminder of our fallen comrades.
Right.
Probably slaughtered.
Which one?
All of them.
We got how many down now? 3?
Yep. 3.
Yeah, 3.
These guys, Conrad, will you knock that archer down? Those guys kill him.
Take his dice.
Well, these are the Vega orcs you're running now.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones attacking the Vega orcs.
Yeah, those big
Oh,
orcs are
okay, right, the
falling.
non-Vega orcs.
Mordor.
The big orcs are dying, huh?
ND.
Yes, they just got teamed up
Yeah.
on twice.
It's Mordor time.
Mordor, you are up.
Alright. Well, from looking at this, Bill, is there a way for me to make a move towards the, what would be, I guess, facing the camera, the left side of the waterfall? I want to go up and around those 3 Spirit Guardians things and try to get up to the wall.
Do you want to go towards Grimnox or the other way?
The other way. I gotta stay at least 10 feet away from those things so that I don't get zapped by them.
That's 30.
Okay.
I can't see
Billy,
30
can you
at all.
lower that,
because I'm off
that camera right there? Actually, yeah,
There you go.
perfect.
Thanks.
There you go. There you go. That's perfect. All right, cool.
Wait, wouldn't that half orc have relentless endurance?
Okay, that's 30 feet.
No, buddy, not in that case.
What would another 30 feet of movement get me going into the pool?
20 feet into the pool.
To get me into the pool, I'm trying to get towards the waterfall itself.
You're by the waterfall. Do you want to be behind it or in front of it?
Well, behind it. And then I'm going to throw as a bonus action a healing word on Flamethorn.
Okay.
So, Flamethorn, go ahead and roll your D8.
D4.
Oh, sorry, yeah, T4.
No. Sorry. You're up, man.
You're up, man. You're alive.
What do you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
5 points.
5 points.
You now have 5 hit points. Man.
You're up, man. You get to swing again. And that uses up my last first level slot. And I'm done.
The Moonlock curse has come to Flamethorn.
Orc's coming out.
The Moonlock curse has passed on.
Marshall, and they're gone. They're gone. All right. Oh man, he's got a new window. All right, hold on. Move out first. Scrape ends is up, guys.
Well, that's not good.
And oh, yeah, so all right.
Damn. A cough. Cough.
All right, so
You need me to scooch over?
no, you're fine. So come on, Billy's actually first.
And now we all die.
Not everybody. You're fine. Maybe everybody else.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned here.
Gravens reappears.
I'd like to try to counter slow if I can, Bill. I got my head out.
I'm gone again.
Excuse me. You're gonna be out of his range.
Alright.
Where is Vega, anyways?
On the other side of the waterfall.
Where was he reappearing?
On the right side of the wall.
On the right side of the wall.
Yes, the river's gonna be frozen.
Not a
It's
good
not
thing.
a good thing, man.
No. I can't place this here, but it's coming down on everybody here.
So Stone Golem, Ogre,
Stone Golem, Ogre,
Me.
Mardor.
and
Where are you,
Fumo.
Flamesor?
I'm right in front.
No, you're not. It's not you, Flamesor, because if he did it
No,
on you, he'd get
no,
Grimnox.
you're out of it, buddy.
Yeah,
It's not
if
you.
he did it on you, he'd get
This,
Grimnox.
this could be the end, guys.
This crashing lightning
Oh, it's lightning.
starts crackling down on top of Fumo and Mardor,
Add a lot of effects
the,
being in the water, like
Golem, and the Ogre. I need everybody to make,
And the concepts for being in
I
water.
believe it's dex saving throw.
Yeah, there's nothing to do with it. It's gonna hit him.
Be a short game today.
Electricity.
You're not trying to kill the characters.
No,
Go back to bed.
that's true. But that would be a crazy thing. You could use it if they're 20 level
20?
characters.
Nope.
That's the way to end
One.
the campaign. Just do it.
Dexterity saving throw, guys.
In the swamp.
I need dex saving throws here.
Okay.
Oh man.
I didn't catch from who, sorry.
Not from you. Fumo,
From the Golem.
Mardor, the Golem. I'll roll for the Ogre.
What? How can I
Nobody
roll
else.
for the ogre?
No one else, right? And the lightning stays in place. It's still there after he's cast it. It's still coming down, crackling down.
What the fuck?
Continuous lightning.
Oh, crap.
Continuous lightning.
Concentration.
Alright, so the Golem is. He's 15 on save.
15 on save.
You should have used a bump. A bump. A bump.
Sorry, that is not good enough. Fumo.
Yep.
6.
Mardor.
I rolled a 2 and I used my inspiration die and I rolled a 7.
Okay. Take 4 damage.
This girl. Oh, it's
And
amazing.
then
A cleric who fails to save.
So what do you guys want to play?
It's a
today?
deck save,
Oh, it's a
man.
deck save. But
Yeah.
still, a cleric who fails.
A deck save? Really? Why would a cleric have a high dex?
Oh, and he's.
So,
Yeah, I guess he's.
Spellcraft build.
I'm waiting. Yeah, tell me what you roll.
You just saved yourself.
Yeah, one second.
Why
Oh,
did
yeah,
you insult
you
him?
did.
Does that make sense?
16.
Yes.
You're not sure.
It looked like a frostbite.
Nothing you've seen before, of course.
Well, except the last time. That's like a little more advanced.
no, this one's less advanced.
Yeah.
The other one was colossal.
The other one was 40.
Mardor goes down. Fumo goes down. The Ogre goes down. I missed his saving throw too.
Did you attack with him? Did they attack last round?
Oh, the Ogres? They haven't come up yet.
Oh.
They're later on in the round.
What about Golem?
I got the damage on him.
Go make going down.
Alright.
Shoot, go. I get to roll again. It's a spell that Golem gets advantage against spells.
Oh, okay. What did you roll though? Oh, 15, right? Yeah, roll again. Yeah. Yeah, he does have
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you. I know, it's. Alex, you want to roll for the Ogre?
Yep. So that's just one die?
Yeah, one Ogre stacking there.
Wrong one.
Yeah, there you go.
Just tell me what you roll, Seth.
Oh, 6 on the die.
17.
What is mine on the die?
17 makes it. Just makes
Nice.
it.
Get all the
So
dice
he'll
off
take
there.
It's
half.
amazing because he's minus 1 on the save.
Yeah, I touched it.
Oh, 17 total? right? Not just.
Correct.
So you're
Yeah, that's my
18.
total.
Okay, perfect. No, as long as you had the total. I thought you rolled 17, but then minus
No,
one.
no.
Okay,
No,
nope.
it's
Then
okay.
you're good. Now then it's half.
Okay.
What's this?
Great.
All right. Ogre
Or
miss.
crate, I mean.
All right.
Pretty cool.
All right. New round.
Damn it.
On a cloud, you have an appearance. You all of a sudden, Garther, Flamezor. So you guys are only, and well, you're in a bag of blood. You're in a bag of pool under blood now, I think. But all of a sudden, Garther, Flamezor, and Flamezor's laying on the ground, but on a cloud. And before you stands or flies above you is Elba.
Oh, we're not here?
You're not here. So it's you, Flamezor, Fumo, Mardor, Bademar. Slosh is there too.
Talcum?
No Talcum.
Come on, you're killing me, bro.
No Talcum. No Talcum. No Gollum.
No Gollum either?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
What do you guys do?
Too damn early.
Oh, and I need both Fumo and Mardor to make death saves.
It was supposed to be, she said 30 seconds, which is 5 rounds.
30 seconds goes by fast in her world.
She really wouldn't have thought Talcum was part of our party after I went and got her.
You can have that discussion with her.
I rolled a 3 for my death save.
All right, that's one.
Well, not a D10. 5, yep, it used to be.
All right,
was a
17.
20.
That's a good one.
So Dan makes his. JD.
All right. All right. Garther, what do you do? You see 3 of your comrades down on the ground.
But not Vega.
Vega you don't see, but
Do we see the bag?
you see the bag. Okay. Yes. Well, yeah, it got. Let's see here.
I'm at the start of the round, aren't I?
I'm coming out of rounds. You. Fumo is still clinching the bag.
Wait, who's on the
Go
ground
back
again?
and kill a Grimnox. Mission's failed now.
We need to get back to the dwarves.
Vega, do we go to Hill Blue Top?
So you're just asking a question right now.
Yep. Slosh, Blue Top.
What do you do, Flamezor?
I'm waiting for Bilbo to say I can talk.
No, you can talk.
What Flames is gonna do is he's just gonna start panting and like, like he's
But can you
tired.
cure us and send us right back?
No, I'm not that. I don't care. Slosh is gonna get a potion
Oh yeah, I'll pull out my
into Mardor. And Slosh is gonna say when you're about to drink yours, help Fumo.
Oh yeah, I'll go and pour mine down Fumo's.
Alright.
You'll get 6 hit points back.
It's not how.
But can you retrieve the Golem and Talcum?
I'm not your personal taxi. I'm not your personal service around. I owe you guys a favor. And I got you out of there.
I'll tell it to her. The Golem has the soul-sucking gem. It's probably best if it not end up in the orc hands. And the dragon is much more useful than we know right now. I beg of you. do a persuasion if you'll let me.
No, you can't.
First, Mardor, you'll get 20 hit points back.
How do you gain 20 hit points?
He's a
Oh, 44 plus 4. So that must be max. That's max healing from greater healing.
Well, it's better.
Mardor, you have the gems. See if you can bring Baymar back. It's still within.
Is Baymar still there?
Yeah, Admar's here.
Okay. Yeah, Bill. He kind of tries to shake his head off there so he can figure out what the hell's going on. He makes his way over to Baymar, and then he reaches down in and pulls diamond dust out. And I will use my 3rd level spell that I have left.
I'll assist him if necessary, Bill.
And I will cast Revivify. It's instantaneous, it's a touch. 1 action, 1 creature dead, no longer than 1 minute restored to life with 1 hit point.
Alright.
Okay.
Baymar's back.
Clear!
Yeah. Baymar, up. You come back to life with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Easy, my friend.
Okay.
She will say, I can't bring either of them here. Not without opening what I did was much more powerful than I can't do that. I can't do that again, what I just did today.
That's not good at all.
Alba,
Yes.
is there any way that you can perhaps bring one of our enemy here?
One of your enemies here?
Just the one. His name is Grimnox, so that we can finish what we began. He is the key, the linchpin in all of this. We can destroy him.
I choose not to interfere with Grump's plans, and Grumps is strong within that Grimnox that you speak of. If I bring him here, then Grumps will take this as an act on me.
What about Graven?
What about his lackey?
He's not going to do that. Do we want to go to Blue Top or Thunderhold?
Thunderhold.
Okay, and let me know if I can make my persuasion roll, Bill.
Yeah, no.
Well, she said she couldn't do it, I guess. So I guess
Yeah,
it's just game over now.
yeah. She can't. Yeah, she can't do it.
Let's go to Blue Top.
What are you going to do at Blue Top? We still haven't got her son.
We go to Blue Top. We
Go back in, I guess.
rest. We have her send us to the dwarves because she can teleport us there.
Okay, can we do ascending to that drow guy?
No, he'll have to just pay attention and figure it out.
Well, I mean, he could tell Rhea what's going on if we word it right.
Thank you for extracting us. Can you bring us to Blue Top?
Yes, I can do that. Would you like me to do that now? Or would you like to rest? Or
Time flies by fast on here, doesn't it?
Time moves faster here, right?
yes, time
Yeah,
does
drop
move
us off.
faster here.
Bring us to Blue Top, please.
Okay. All right. So she will open a portal for you all to step through, and on the other side, yep, you see the top of Blue Top Mountain again.
Oh no. As soon as I see Blue Top Mountain, I'm gonna dash straight to where we enter because I think because of what's happened so far, I think time wraiths or those whatever they are gonna come after us again, and I can't really handle a fight again.
Okay.
I beat the save on the concentration.
Perfect.
I'll have to stay alive or whatever, so I forgot that. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't have to do it with what she just did.
Okay, well, then I'll use it for what we're about to do with the
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so you guys all run through and run towards the stone where she Rhea normally has the door opening.
And when we get is it open?
Not yet.
So while we're there, I'll put
I'm
away
gonna
my
pick up Bainmar because he's probably stumbling with his 1 hit point, and I'm actually gonna help carry him.
Yeah, he's non-responsive right now.
He's gonna put away his handle and pull out his bow in case any of them come through.
All right, so you guys go running through the portal to the other side on Blue Top Mountain as you guys run towards where the opening, the magical door always appears. You see it open up, and you guys will be able to run on through, and it closes behind you.
All right.
And
And this is where we end the session today, right?
no. And you guys will run through, and Rhea will be in her in the not her chamber, her big hall, the great hall that you guys are accustomed to. And she says, "What happened? Why are you coming through here and not the other way?"
Gravens beat the hell out of us.
Gravens is more powerful than one thought.
He was.
Grimnox has a lot of power of grumps flowing through.
Did you see my son at all?
Nope.
Nowhere to be seen.
No, sorry we did. We need to ask him to do something you're not going to want to do.
What is that?
Open a portal to Sunterhold so that we can go get healed and go back in. You can't cure us all, right?
No, that's not my. It's not my ability.
It's Darther's belief and mine that if you would allow it, we can muster forces at Sunterhold and charge them into the orc camp. You can open a portal in the other direction to let the orcs attack, right?
You mean open up for the orcs?
We're gonna convince Sunterhold to send troops into the heart of the orc camp to take them out like we were, but with enough force to actually do it. But it requires that you trust us to do that, because you would have to reveal the location of the orc portal, the dwarven portal beneath Sunterhold. But if you do it, we will get troops and we will go in and recover your son. They can't move all those troops quickly. They're going to be there for a while. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but we're going the other direction with the portal.
No,
the orcs attacking Sunterhold, the Sunterhold dwarves are going to attack the orcs. The inside out.
From where you guys went through and so on. I understand.
Absolutely.
So you want me to send you to Sunterhold. You convince the dwarves to muster an army to go face.
They're already ready to fight. We just have to convince them that it's worth the risk to abandon Sunterhold partially. And if you're willing and able, we could even get a message to the other dwarves and see if they would reinforce Sunterhold.
The stone armor.
Correct.
We have many friends.
Persuasion, Bill, persuasion!
These damn fucking orcs.
She's thinking.
Yeah.
Rhea,
While she's
the
thinking.
best I can tell you on this is that if you don't help us, Grimnox is going to wipe everyone off of this land. not just the dwarves. He'll have a hold of that gem. The soul-sucking gem, it got left behind. We need to go there and recover it, or all is going to be lost. We need your help desperately.
What are you doing there?
5 points back to Bagmar as I tip a potion down his throat.
Okay. All right.
He's stunned, but
So you have 6 hit points. I only have 5.
Well, I died, so I got you beat there, but
I almost died. Again. After again. And again. And again.
Bill, I don't know how long has it been since we left?
Not long at all. I mean, pretty much as you guys are
2 minutes.
conversing here, what, 10 minutes probably?
Right. So did Nex come back through after nothing happened for a while?
No. She will tell you she had to close the portal once she saw you guys on this side.
Oh, great. Nex is on that side too?
there's no timing on
No.
the warning.
She has to she has to close it to open up this side.
Sending to Nex.
Okay, you're gonna send a sending to next. All right.
Yeah, give me a second to come.
Hide.
Hide for a couple weeks.
Not a couple weeks, couple of minutes.
We cleared, there were some sections in that first big open cavern that we cleared enough that there weren't ice, right, Bilbo?
Yeah.
Like a few spots here or there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rhea, can you reopen that to get Nex through if I send a message to him? Just for a moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I can open that up. It's easy to do that.
Okay.
It's just I couldn't keep it open, not having it come and let you
Yeah.
guys in. I didn't know Nex.
He grabbed the bag.
Didn't know Nex is on the other side.
Can you grab the
Can he grab the bag? Hey, Nex, I want you to sneak through the whole origami right now. Put
You
your...
tell me, has anybody even appeared?
No.
Because he's
Yeah, that'd be a
I
while.
know where you're at.
just
No.
at the top.
That'd be a minute. An hour.
No.
The Eye of Jacob.
It's Dambo, here's what she gets. Are you alive? Come back through the portal. We're all at Blue Top. Come back now.
All right.
I received it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Understood.
All right. So yeah. So they'll open the open the portal again. Next can come on through it, and yeah, you'll be fine. So we'll get Nex there.
If they weren't the eyes, he probably could sneak through
Dave
the
Nex,
door.
pictures.
No, nothing appeared.
Oh,
So
Bilbo,
Rhea says I will.
Bilbo,
What?
I have to change that. That wouldn't have worked. She'll have to open her door, her front door again for a minute. I can't do sending from within her place.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thank you.
Or she has to just open
The portal.
The portal.
Yeah. She'll just open.
You
the
pop your
portal.
head out through the portal.
No, I can't. No, I'm not going through.
Yeah,
Someone
so
wants
she goes through.
to
Yeah,
run
somebody
through.
else
They
is.
can.
Slosh will.
That's true.
Slosh will run through. He's not hurt. And
Come back. It's probably best if I don't go near that portal.
No, Slosh will do it.
Yeah,
Slosh is the least hurt
Gotcha.
and can run, get Nex, and bring Nex. Yeah, that'll be the best thing. So Slosh will bring Nex back.
Next.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, thanks. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, my
It's
bad.
sending out of her place. So, yeah, you're back in. Rhea, after Nex comes back with Slosh, Rhea will say, I will open the portal to Sunderhold and let you guys through to Sunderhold, and if you can convince the dwarves within a matter of, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it within the time, but if you can muster
They're ready
dwarves,
for battle. It's just talking. They should be ready to go.
then I will open the portal and let
In 1 hour.
the dwarves and you back through to fight
Finish 'em off.
Grimnox.
We need the time when you open that again. Otherwise, we can't communicate with you.
I will just immediately, if you want, I will immediately open it, or you tell me the amount of time you want me to open it.
Hour.
No. We need 8. You're gonna convince all the dwarves and move them all into position in an hour.
12 hours.
Not that long. 3, 4.
4.
And you're gonna need to get an engineering team to take out that roller trap.
4 hours.
It's perfect for dwarves, obviously, but we're gonna take a little time.
But can't we now stop it?
Oh yeah, we can.
You can stop it, but it's still in the way.
Not the way of dwarfs,
Oh,
though.
it doesn't disappear in the
Nope.
later part.
Nope. Blink
Gotcha.
directly from one to the other. There's no sinking and rolling back up.
But it's already damaged enough to let everything but a golem through.
You want a whole army to go through quickly?
Single file.
They're gonna want to.
Well, if it's stopped. Then,
So my point.
But I understand.
Remember,
I understand your point.
Remember, it only stops momentarily. And it's
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
You guys dealt with that
I'm not trying to
already.
figure out those details.
When we
The
did the
dwarves will
command
figure out the details. They're engineers. But my point is, you'll need the engineers
It
to
actually started
decide what
again.
they're gonna do.
Yeah, there is a time.
All right, so let's-
a couple times.
6 hours?
Well, there's some logic also to waiting at least 8. Then you guys can all get your
Get your rest back and
recuperate.
everybody recuperated.
But
8 hours lets
TikTok,
them
yeah.
move everything else, too.
I think the two arguments are something like an hour or 10 hours.
Yep.
And maybe you could open it for a minute for an hour. If nobody comes through, then do it in 10.
She said, I won't know. When I open it, I can't see who's coming through.
Do it at 10 hours.
That's why I need to know exact time. I will open that portal
From one to
and
the other.
one to the other.
Do you have another sending, Vega?
I
Yeah,
can't.
lots.
I can't. She even says I can't open that door again until tomorrow.
The outside.
Oh, the outside?
Yeah.
I already knew what I was saying about it.
So 10 hours is the best we can do?
Yeah, I think so.
So we need
That
to
would
rest and
allow us time to rest and
talk.
recuperate before we go back in and bring the dwarves with us, huh?
Yep.
Margaret, can you ask can you check with your god? Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, it's not.
This is true.
Pray to Kavakai. See what Kavakai has to say on the matter.
Rhea will say, I would suggest you don't do that here.
Yeah, let's wait till we get to Centerhold to pray on that.
That sounds good. I can't do it right now, anyways. I did not.
Send
I didn't pay my bill for my cell bill for today.
send us to
He's not on speed dial until tomorrow.
send us to Centerhold and us.
Sister, do you think you could muster them in an hour? I mean, I'll be clear. I'll be a lot more useful in 8 hours.
Yep, we 10 hours. Yep. Maria, can you open it in 10 hours?
Yes, I can do that.
And we will send the Dwarven army through and finish off Grimnox and save your son. I give you my word.
This will sound greedy, but I need another golem.
She's gonna say no. They're here for my protection.
Yeah.
I know, but how the gem is going to be on the loose with no ability to recover it. I mean, I can ask the dwarves. Maybe they'll have something. Your call.
She says no to the down.
Okay, for them to roll a bowling ball down the middle of the dwarves, and we can't have anyone who puts their foot on top of it.
Dwarves should have something.
She holds the line, Bill? No?
Yeah, she's no.
What does he use?
She's not giving up another one.
What is that?
I'll see you in a half a day with Grimnox's head and your son.
Okay.
A 2-hour fight.
So
is
she
ridiculous.
will open. She'll take you guys into her chamber with the portal room, and she will open up. Sorry.
Next, do you want to stay here?
How would that work?
It would work that you could go outside and receive messages.
True.
And then
I
report.
can go outside at a specific time to
Yep,
receive a
sunrise,
message.
sunset. Midnight. Right after you take that middle of the night pee. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't care. I mean, I guess the question is, can you open the portal to Centerhold repeatedly?
Yeah, I can.
So if you open just the portal to Sunderhold later to check on whether they're ready, I can go through then.
Yes,
Right.
you could, but
And
you're.
then come back through.
Excuse me, just for making the one obvious thing here. You're a drow, and appearing in front of a bunch of dwarves, your life expectancy probably
very
won't
short.
be long.
My point is, if the plan is for me to step through to check whether they're ready in 10 hours, and if they are, then I come back, tell you yes, go back through, and you close that and open one from here straight to Grimnox. Yes.
I can't have no. I can only open one place at a time. I
Right.
can't open.
I understand. So you open from here to Centerhold.
Yes,
I walk through.
and get killed
Check
by a
with
bunch
them.
of dwarves.
We'll tell the dwarves that we're expecting a drow.
I'm assuming that these guys will be there
Okay.
We'll be in
in
the
10
front.
hours, regardless of whether the army is ready. And 2, then I can come back and tell you, yes, they're ready or not.
That's fine.
But that means that I stay here with you.
I don't mind you staying here with me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't envy walking into a bunch of dwarves standing there. But
And as a backup, can you go out at
sure, I can go out at dusk. I don't even know what time of day it is.
Yeah.
just use that internal bladder clock.
Yeah. So after the sun sets, do you know what time it is? Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, she says, to be honest, she says,
When we
I can't
came-
even open it up until
Right.
tomorrow.
But when we came through,
Yeah.
did we have? I mean, we ran through, but was it daylight or not?
Yeah, I think, yeah, it was daylight. I'm pretty sure you guys went in the. Yeah, you guys went the next morning. Yeah, so you guys didn't.
Right. And
I don't think, in a sense, you waited for
well,
night to
next
attack.
next shouldn't have right. Next should know how long it's been since he came through the portal.
Yeah,
So okay.
yeah,
Sure.
it's, yeah. It's
You
still
want
daylight right now.
The 10th of harvest now? Or still the 9th?
It's the 11th of harvest.
Okay. Well,
Get back.
yeah, I can stay here.
Thank you.
We can get our rams too, guys.
Jesus,
His finger still hurts. He's like,
All right, so next will stay with me. The rest of you will go through.
Yes.
In 10 hours, I will open up a portal for next to step through to check if it's okay. Next, we'll return, say it's okay, and then I will open up a portal from Sunderhold into where Grimnox's lair is. So that is what's decided on?
Yes.
Okay. So, yep, she opens up the portal. On the other side, yep, and you see the bluish liquid kind of come up like Stargate.
and then
You guys step
the
through.
Wait, before that, I give Vega a healing
and
potion.
Slosh says, Slosh goes, why don't I carry you, Vega?
Thank you. Mara, can you send Kavakai's blessing my way?
Kavakai guide you.
Thank you. I'll take the D4. Thank you very much.
And I'm ready to dash through and have my bow out. Because if
You're not gonna have your bow out, man. Oh, for that. Okay.
for the spirit race.
Alright, there's my D4. Alright, here we go. Rolling the dice. Alright, that's pretty good. 15 and 4, 19.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. All right. So,
Oh, good point though, yeah.
all right. So you step through, and you guys appear in this long hall. Actually, the hall that you guys walk through to the other side of Sunderhold that led into the mountain area is where you guys appear, just in the middle of the hall.
Shut up.
Okay. And the thing is still shimmering.
It shimmers for a second and then closes. She closes it pretty fast once you guys step through.
Let's go. We run towards the gate.
Any
can we-
things come through?
Can we?
No, nothing.
Can
comes
we
through.
drop these disguises of orcs, please? And Knowles.
Yeah, luckily, one amazing thing is there's no dwarves currently writing your quick vicinity
Yeah.
where you appear, just by pure chance, by circumstance.
So Vega's gonna take some chalk and draw along the wall and the
Flo
floor.
was whipping it out
Okay.
too.
All right. So yeah, you guys are
Same
marking this area, so you know this is where to
Come back.
come through. But yeah, it's almost really in the middle. It's beyond.
Mountain pass, but
No, it's in the mountain pass, but it's like beyond the most of the like the city, the actual hold of Sunderhold, where most of the population lives. Beyond is the farmers and stuff, but so you're really in this just a spot where there just is no activity at the time. No dwarves seem to be walking through or anything like that.
they're probably on high guard right now.
There's you have to assume there's no.
I'll drop the seeming. Good call, Garth.
Knowles, shoot him!
Everybody but Garth.
You were one too.
I'm a Knoll.
All
We
right.
leave it up on Flamesover and we take it
Prisoner?
as a prisoner.
Yeah, take him as a prisoner.
Nope.
This is Grabins.
So,
Found it in
since we passed through there, how far
Till we get to there.
from the town or from where
The hold.
The hold. Yeah, you guys probably go a good mile in before you probably about a quarter mile before you start seeing some dwarves. But it takes about a mile in before you get to that.
So the first thing
hold.
Fumo's going to do is grab Garther and say, let's get a little further.
Yeah.
Dimension door, 500 feet that way.
Oh, okay.
Do it again.
And I actually tried to grab you.
Oh
guys.
no.
You can only take one.
Okay.
You can only take one.
So that makes it hard to talk to him, but okay.
All right. So yeah, you bring him up,
Once
quite a
we
bit.
get to the door, I say, open up the gates. I need to speak with the king. It's
Gates,
Garther.
There's no. You're in the hole.
Oh, okay.
You're in a long. So I don't know if you remember, but you actually had to walk.
Yeah, the whole
through,
like 3
a couple
miles or something. Yeah.
in from, and so you're in that middle of it. So once you start, you two are, Fumo and you are way in front of everybody else now. Yeah, you will see, mustering. There's dwarves mustering. There's some guard there that's up there that are watching because you guys warned them that this could happen.
And I go up to the guards and tell them I need to speak with the king, and my friends are not far behind. There's 6 of them roughly. Let them pass and come bring them to the king as well. But I have grave news for the king.
Who are you? It's
I am
I'm
Garther.
just making demands.
I am Garther Elkit, part of the Great Guardian sent to kill Grimnox off. We just returned. I'm bloodied up, so we just returned from battle, and I must talk to the king.
Okay, so some of the dwarves are talking to the other dwarves, and they're, in dwarvish, of course, you gotta understand, but they seem like, what should we let him go? Who should we get? And then finally, a little grumbling of the dwarves. The lieutenant will come forward and say, I will take you to the king. So, and I'll make sure that your friends are escorted there as well. Come, brother. And then they'll, get are your rest of your comrades as wounded as you?
Yes, if not worse.
Yeah, both of us.
Call for the priests. Bring them
I'm actually the worst.
to the king as well. So they'll bring you and to the king, and as well as Fumo, and rest of the group will catch on up here.
King, we fought bravely into the heart of Grimnox's lair, killing off his dragon and elite guard alongside a fire giant and ogres and all of his most of his generals. But we had to call on a god to bring us out, and we failed on the mission to kill Grimnox. But we have made a deal to open up the portal to go back into the lair of Grimnox if you so wish to bring the fight to him. Bring your army with us to fight off Grimnox and slay him once and for all.
So we are going to go fight. We're taking the fight to him?
Yes. We no longer have to wait for him to surprise us in the middle of our fortress. We can go bring the battle to him and take his head off.
You convinced Rhea of doing this?
Yes.
Where she wasn't going to do this in the past?
No.
Why change of heart?
Because she saw the bravery of us killing off all of her sworn enemies and almost freeing her son. And that is our mission, to kill Grimnox and free her son.
And either way, assembling an army at that portal is what we need to do.
Understand that. Why? Well, then
But
let's take the
let's-
fight to them.
Let's get the healers. Let's get the healers here, the non-battle healers, to heal us up as fast as we can.
I may need a rest.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna have to.
So they'll bring in people. They'll start healing you too, and then the rest of the group will catch on up as
Yeah,
well.
just
They'll
like
bring
that.
you all into the hall, and yeah, they'll start healing you guys up. So just in the sense of game wise, I'm just gonna have them heal everybody up.
Full?
Cool.
And then we'll take a short rest.
Short. Oh. Let's go with a long.
Or
Let's go with a long. That's why it's 10 hours.
Oh, yeah.
you can stay up all night if you want, but I'm getting some rest.
I pass out. I'm like,
Need to.
So this Grimnox, does he have any weaknesses? Anything that we can?
If there's a way to pull him forward towards us in battle, get him lured out of his pool of blood and get him away from
His anger.
His main battle caster specializes in electricity. If you have an elite force, they should be protected to some extent against electricity.
It's electric. Okay.
He has an extremely powerful spell that does a huge area. She'll describe it. The electrical spell. So we either need to draw that out early, have people that are protected, or target him. The area will light up everyone with eyes, and there's no way to sneak, which isn't your style anyway. I appreciate it.
Well, there won't be a sneak in an army, that's for sure.
Nope.
I assume you have different divisions, and some of them might think to do so, but none of it will work. The caster named Gravens will be invisible and not detectable, at least by any means I could figure. And again, he specializes in electricity, so whatever we can do to protect troops against that will be key. We'll obviously be leading if you allow it, and we would prefer to redeem ourselves.
If Gravens gets in the room, I'm going to try and use a spell to see if I can find him. It's called Locate Creature.
Won't work.
It won't work?
No, he's
No,
protected,
Yeah.
but
Non-detection, that won't work.
Oh. Alright. Then I
to be clear to everyone, since we wait to refresh our spells, so will they.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have, then there's not much left for me to do but swing my maul, just so you know. I mean, I can do a couple of minor things and then I'm done.
No, we're going to wait. I'm just pointing out that because we're waiting, they will have their
Spells
ability
as
to
well.
cast back as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that
Except we
powerful
got-
electrical spell will.
Be
Under
right
his
back in
breath,
his grasp.
We got, and actually,
Oh, I realize that.
he's gonna stay awake a little bit, and and Flames is gonna say, we defeated one of the casters, Graben's sister.
Okay.
Mighty healer.
So what does that?
So they might be a little mad at
Likely
us.
means their most powerful cleric is dead.
Yeah.
The most powerful cleric is dead.
Likely. Unknown. They could have other ones that just weren't privy to the leader's council.
Okay. But at least somebody powerful is
Okay.
off the board. That's good.
And their fire giant's been killed.
Fire giant, bunch of other.
Yeah. They were held up in an old fire giant cabin. Forge or whatever.
Okay. I will put a division under you, Garther, to lead. They'll lead with you guys then on the front.
Oh, the trap.
Assault, and then
There's
then I'll have my other generals lead other teams. And
There's a really nasty trap. As soon as we go through the door, it needs to be destroyed.
Hopefully your engineers could help with that. It's a
Or
rolling ball that comes down about 300 feet, continuously rolling.
a way to disintegrate part of it.
Yeah. Once it gets down to the bottom, starts right back up at the top.
Magical.
Bardor, repeat the words to disable it.
Repeat what?
The words that were at the bottom of the rolling pin.
Stop in giant, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
so it's a giant trap that is. It's set up probably
By
from
giants,
the giants. The fire giants that once lived there.
There is a narrow opening that we have beaten slowly. It's not very.
Only can get single file through.
Yeah, single file.
Well, we could try
There's a ton of
a
acid.
dispel on
shape
it, but
or something.
I don't know if that would just delay it or could try dispel
I thought
magic.
a dispel would be very challenging, but maybe a more powerful caster than I could do it.
Yeah, well, and even then, I mean, it might be something we can shut down for a while, but permanently, who knows? It sounds very, whatever this is, to be able to go through interdimension, basically, another dimension to reappear. Whoever did that was very powerful caster. I mean, so yes, it could possibly where we might be able to dispel it for an hour or two, maybe. But permanently dispelling it, I mean, that would be a very powerful spell and might not be something that we want to necessarily. How did you guys get by it?
We
Chipped a hole
beat
on one
on
side.
it, stopped it for a few seconds with the words on the ground, but then it would restart.
We let
Some
it
of
roll
us-
over us again,
some of us got
and
rolled
again,
over.
and again, and again, and again.
Don't remind me.
You guys did a great job.
So yeah, we could do something.
Oh, we
like,
haven't told you the worst part yet, King.
there's more worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are the two casters? I don't have their names right in front of me, but I do know them. The head cleric and the wizard.
Yes, they're here.
Okay. So she'll describe the soul-sucking gem and say that we lost it. Now, they may not have time to figure out how to use it. I'm not sure they're going to empty every bag immediately,
Do you have a?
but it was also raising undead, and so that might happen accidentally, and that might spark their curiosity. So we may also be dealing with undead.
Do you have a soulless creature like a golem here?
If we get to that point,
Well,
though I'm loath to do it, I can animate one of the dead to carry.
Well, I think they'll already be animated. Don't worry about that.
I have trying to find.
Okay, I'll get rid of it.
I have
Okay, well, let's
something. He says I have something that not as large as a golem, but something that is
Able to-
mechanical, like a golem, just not as big as one. But I do have something that could. So you had a golem transporting this thing
Yes.
Yep.
because
Yep.
it was in a sense what this.
You can't
No
get
soul.
within 5 feet
No
of it
soul.
without sucking your soul into.
So no one wants to get close to this.
Everything but your husk and all
This
your-
bag
Right.
Yeah.
or whatever this sphere is. I mean, it sounds sort of like a sphere of annihilation, but a sphere of annihilation destroys like everything. So it's
That's
not
right. That's right.
it's something different. That's for
This
sure.
one is,
Yeah.
necromantic.
necromantic.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Whatever
So
it is,
devils
it's very
and demons
powerful.
could probably carry it. They thought too.
I can't help you with the devils and demons. However, I can help.
Elemental.
I have something that can carry it that's not living.
That's right. Elementals could carry it.
Yeah.
Undead can carry it.
I don't know.
We don't know about that.
Yeah, we do remember the drow sent an undead after you. They thought that it would be protected.
They sent a demon.
And it wasn't protected, or it was?
Was it a demon?
It was a demon.
I thought it was a wraith.
Shadow Lord.
Oh yeah, Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord sounds undead.
Shadow Demon Lord, whatever it was.
But even
Anyway.
Shadow Lord.
Who knows? Not me.
I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
I would think the thing is, yeah, you're probably, if you have a soul, you're living,
Yep.
this thing takes your soul. Correct?
And if you're
As
an
you
animated
guys
dead, you don't have a soul.
As long as you have a
described
mechanical creature, we'll be fine.
that. Sorry, guys.
I'm right there with you. I'm just saying, as a last-ditch effort, if we have to, it's there.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Okay. Speaking of which, we also have the bodies of our fallen comrades we'd like to bring to the clerics here.
Sure.
Where everybody's
When I
alive.
say bodies, I mean husks.
Oh, those.
Hold those back.
Yeah, those
Those
ones.
might require a mage and a wish spell.
The only way to get them guys back is from a wish, yeah.
Or can you do it with true resurrection?
I don't know.
We'll have to see.
I thought I'd start with the people that like to talk about souls.
Yeah, so you bring them. I'm just grabbing my guys here. So now I have the king's men up here. All right. Okay, yeah. So Lady Corinne will take possession then of Rafik and Asnod and Grungy, and she says she can take some time over the next few hours and figure out
What's wrong
with them.
Thank you.
They're in a deep slumber.
Yeah, it's just you guys unroll them.
Here's our bedrolls for the last 2 days.
All right. Yeah, and then so David Ruinhost says he'll have something mechanical that can take possession of this thing and keep everybody away from it.
Well, other than that, we need all the damn healing potions you guys can. Major healing potions you can find.
Or wands.
Or any resistance to electricity potions.
Lady Corinne will say, well, we gave your group of staff. Is that, and she sees that.
We got that.
We
still.
used
Oh yeah, I've been using it.
but
Yes. That's a very powerful item, and we're not about to give up another one.
no, I'm talking about potions, but
If you're in those situations, make your Lord Horos will say, make your way to the rear, and we will have healers.
alright.
And we'll keep them in support.
Potions of electricity, any of them?
Potions of electricity.
Resistance to it.
Protection from electricity. Forgive him for speaking.
For speaking.
Can't talk, babe. Can't talk.
Tongue-tied. It's been a rough day. Rough day at the office.
Casters need to stand
If I were a dwarf, I'd need a drink.
like in that hallway.
We'll describe to Lady Corinne also the blood waterfall and the protection of Grumsh, and make sure that
And the
they don't have
healing
any
of.
thoughts or concerns about dwarves and being in the area protected by Grumsh. Any sort of, I guess nothing happened to Garther specifically.
Yeah, that's what she'll ask. Did you feel any effects at all? Did you feel like
He didn't get into the blood.
He kept healing with it.
And even ask you guys that were in the blood, did you feel anything?
Nope.
I never got in the blood, but the eyes never felt stronger, I guess, on me than anyone else.
Okay. So I would say there's probably no effect in a sense of
Except when there's
so it just seemed to not detect orcs. So orcs weren't affected by it.
Yep.
So the Eye of Grumsh. So that's means the Eye of Grumsh is very strong there,
Okay.
and is protecting Graybens and Grimnox from sight of intruders. So they probably do have more shamans, but maybe just not as powerful as the one you guys killed.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they still have plenty of shamans.
And then I'll draw up the layout of like there's 4 tunnels coming that way, tunnel from this direction,
Okay.
and then map out like a little bit of the sketch of the hallways and then the T intersection.
Sure. Let's see here.
Hey, I roll this crate. If it lands on the white side, I kill you. Okay, close. Close again. Close again.
All right. What else can you tell us, or what else do we?
Do you need to know or what? Well, we killed the dragon that they had. There's a few possible hill giants.
There's a lot of distance between the entrance.
There's about 300 to 500 feet of distance between each tunnel.
So we have to cover a lot of ground
Quickly.
quickly.
So if
And they're gonna set up something. I mean, those
Those
always are perfect.
ram's ears.
Like a
Get our feet moving pretty quick.
Oh, we don't know.
Because they have a
They're probably not going to anticipate an army coming yet. They think they've got Rhea squeezed right now.
and so if we come in with a fast force, they have an alarm system set up. But if we can reach them quickly and dispatch that alarm, we should be in good shape.
What's the alarm system?
Loud horn.
And we don't know who
Oh,
holds it.
so they just
Somebody yells, it goes off.
They're gonna set up
And they're gonna have better defenses now that they've been
defenses in
attacked.
that position, but
Yeah, but still, it's not going to be enough.
And whatever we decide to do that first trap, we should assume we'll be taking fire at the same time.
oh, so right at the beginning, you think?
I mean, they're going to follow back. We didn't have any ability or time to clean up our trail, so they'll be able to easily figure out exactly where we
Where we
came.
came from.
So they probably were waiting right at the portal. We're gonna probably have a fight.
We're
I
at
mean, if it was me, I would set up on the other side of the
we're at
trap.
the top of the boulders.
Why not let all the dwarves get crushed?
Well, they wouldn't even know dwarves are coming, right?
Yeah, they would.
Well, sorry, whoever is coming, if they want to reinforce themselves, let the trap do its duty and take people slowly. And
I'll
then
point
take
to
them out
the
their work.
first room where we encountered the guard and say this might probably be where the best they're gonna set up.
Is there a chance that I can get a hold of some diamond dust here?
got plenty of diamonds.
Yes.
Can I purchase 700 gold pieces worth?
Yes.
Cool. Then that's what I will do, please. Then I'll have 3 shots at Revivify if I need it.
So, how long? So while this conversation is happening, Flame, because we have 10 hours, Flames are just gonna actually explore the city and just walk around for roughly half an hour, look at and see if he can find just something interesting like an enchanter or a smith. He wants to look for those two particularly, or a potion seller. He's looking for those 3 mainly.
Okay, so you can have an escort. But I mean the
Potions?
what are you
What are you looking for?
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for healing
before you
potions.
leave.
And I'm maybe looking to enchant one of my swords.
Oh, there's Tavon will talk to you guys. Talk to you, Flamezor, and says, really, we've spread out our resources with our army ready for battle, and you're not going to be able to
Find stuff.
enchant. Well, there's nothing in a sense for sale right now.
Oh, yeah.
Anything we have on either our men, our lieutenants, our clerics, our mages, have
These
everything.
guys are preparing for war too.
Yeah, we're ready for battle.
Okay.
So our shops have been depleted. Anyone that was selling stuff, we've bought, and geared up all of our men, ready for this. So there is no potions available right now. There is no magic available right now. Everything we have. Is there something in particular that you're looking for?
I was just looking for potions because that's what we will probably need in this fight because of how much damage they can do.
You heard us ask about that?
If you move back, we will have clergy in the rear to help you with that, with healing.
Okay.
But you will have to come out of battle.
Okay.
Flamey, you might be the only one that does this. His sword did fire damage, right?
Oh, it does radiant damage. And I forgot about my
No, his sword does fire damage.
Oh yeah, his sword does fire damage.
I don't think we mentioned that to anyone yet. You might want to.
I was the only one hit by his sword.
Permission.
So I haven't actually explained that
I
to
have
the group.
mentioned it too.
No, you didn't.
That's what he's telling
I'm gonna
you.
explain it. You
Listen.
let us know.
Tell everybody
Yeah,
else. Share.
I'll say that his sword can do fire damage.
And we can put resistance on you, but in the sense of, one, we have, or it's spread out, Tavon will explain to the group, we have more fire resistance because we deal more
With fire giants.
with, fire giants, or there's some dragons right now, or dragons around this area. So we are more prepared there versus lightning. However, we can at least put resistance on everybody, and that will give you, right when you're about to go into battle, hopefully, I don't know when this gray bins will appear, but we could have some people, and that will be, a minute of resistance.
And that's actually Grimnox's sword. That's not great. It's really light fire.
Would see invisibility work on him, even not detection?
Nope.
No.
You're not gonna detect him no matter what until he becomes visible.
If he has non-detection on, and the only time he's gonna become is when he casts something that he needs to concentrate.
I'd say when we get into the hold, King, I'd just have a squadron of crossbowmen ready to fire at any caster that comes in sight.
Yeah. Fairy fire will work, but I tried to catch him with a hold person, and he was able to stop from the magic. Fairy fire will be similar. It's a weak spell.
What you've indicated is he's a very powerful spellcaster, correct?
Yes.
That's right.
So
That's
that
right.
is
Exactly.
putting them probably at David will explain this. Will probably put him at my ability. So
Right.
the only one that's, it's going to be tough to get by. Even I would have difficulty, and vice versa on me. When those powerful spellcasters, they're tough to take down.
Yep. He's just gonna be a floating menace until we can figure out some way to take him out.
Yeah, you got to get to a spellcaster quick. Surround him, hit him hard as you can, take him down as fast as you can. Which is not necessarily easy when he has an army in front of him.
It is when you can run as fast as a wolf.
But even a wolf can't dodge blades coming at him as he's trying to run through. The wolf gets snared in a trap before he makes it there. Don't be so harsh, little one.
I'm laughing in my head so bad.
Anything else that we can prep that you can think of that we need before?
Well, if there's
Yeah, most of us are
anything-
going to need to sleep. I need to do a few spells, a few sendings. Has there been any word from Casimir? Any luck finding him?
No.
Unfortunate. Grimnox is looking for him.
Graven.
Good, thank you.
Well, I have a feeling he is, like many others, have fled Terran.
Have you heard any updates from Emma?
The last update we had is, yes, that the army, this undead army, is moved, surrounded the city, and it's about a day out. They're just in place. They haven't moved forward into the city yet. Not sure what they're waiting on. And there's still people, there's still a few thousand people to evacuate out of the city. But what I understand is there's ships coming. There's supposed to be people to rescue. It's just a matter of can they make it out or not, if the ships show up in time.
So which one are we with? Remind me of the name of the Zerd one.
David Ruinhost is the.
That's right.
Is the lead wizard.
Well, so I'll tell him I have something. I'll tell you I have something to show you. Take him aside somewhere private and show him the Nargul. I'll tell him I have something that needs to be in a protected room.
He's gonna be for you. What do you need that's protected room? I kind of need to be ready for what.
Well, I have some. Yeah, I have a demon trapped in a gem. I want to show it to you, but I don't want the demon to see anything.
All right, then we need to leave here. He says, and he'll take you to the Grand Tower. So he'll take you there into a room, down in one of the towers, there down below underground,
Okay.
deep into the ground. Take you into a room.
All right, and so I'll explain. I have it in a bag, in a line box, so it's generally pretty safe. But and I'll tell him a little bit of my interaction, which I don't need to repeat endlessly. But
Sure.
I will say that the last time that I talked to Nargul, because I try to make friends with him whenever I can, which so far has been very unsuccessful.
Well,
he's one of the hardest people to be friends with.
Demons aren't to be trusted at all. They're gonna lie to you.
Well, there's that problem too. Yeah, he doesn't even try to lie to me. He's so stupid and bloodthirsty. He just tells me he wants to eat my heart and all these crazy ways. He's gonna take my heart out of me from every different hole. It's really explicit. It's hard to listen to. But anyway, so last time I talked to him, he said, "Just keep using the gem, Vega, because eventually I'll get out of it that way." So that made me a little bit worried.
So he's trapped in a gem. So
yeah, he's trapped in here.
So it's probably it's twofold. Yeah, it's probably in the sense, yep, we can trap him, but it's also in a sense probably his where if something happens to him outside, he probably goes right back into the gem, and then it's just
we killed him, and he went back in there. That's exactly. So right. It's like a flat tree kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, so it's probably true. As the time goes on, he probably grows more and more powerful in there, and sooner or later there'll be a time limit where you can get out.
Bill, have I noticed him getting like bigger in there, or less translucent, or louder?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay.
No, it seems anytime he appears, he appears scary. His face comes right up on the bulb of the glass. But in a sense, and you never see like his body. It's always just kind of his face comes through the mist. Comes through. It's just always his face.
And it's kind of distorted. I'm like, there's like this sort of fishbowl effect. If you could back up a little, Nargul, it would be far more attractive.
Yeah. But yeah, he
it just makes your nose look big.
I mean, the only one thing, you've noticed is, he's become more defiant and seems to be
Right.
more pleased every time you use him.
Right.
And,
So,
so, if you explain too what it does or whatever,
sure,
you
yeah,
share
yeah.
that with him.
Let him know that.
Yeah, he says, that, I mean, more than likely it has some sort of time limit. But it also could be in the sense, and he says you have to take a look at it closer, but it could be in the sense, the more you use it, it might increase the amount of time he has left. So maybe at first, or a few times you're using it, it's no big deal. But now maybe a certain time limit, and now you might be gaining more power in there.
I see.
Sorry, and so that could be it.
Yeah, I haven't used it very much. Only when I really need to. Not to spy on a lot of people that I really wanted to, but anyway. So I have this other gem here. I'm hoping we can move him into this one. So take out one of the black powerful gems.
Okay.
What do you think? Can we do it? Not right this second, obviously, but...
To move him from this gem to another?
Yeah.
So... he looks and he's like, I'm just not sure. He'll study him a little bit. And you pull out Nargul's one, right?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he says, let's bring him out. Let's take a look. So.
Do you want me to cast invisibility on you or something?
No, I'm fine.
I'll start just talking in your head for now on, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll probably be good. So he'll take a look at it, and when you pull out Nargul, his face comes, of course, smiling away, looking at you, not saying anything, looking over at Dave and two, and, just looking back and forth, glaring at both of you. So,
hey, Nargul.
Hi, Vega.
Did you miss me?
Oh, I always miss you.
That's so sweet. See, who says that demons are always evil and grumpy?
Yeah, I'm not evil.
Hey,
just let me out.
Nargul, do you have like a bed in there, or do you just have to stand up nonstop?
I'm not standing. I have no bed. I don't need a bed. A bed.
Well, what about just a bedroll?
You don't quite understand demons, do you, Vega? I will teach you a lesson soon enough, and I will have you in chains.
Do I get a bed at least?
No, you will not have a bed.
The floor.
I might pass on that generous offer, Nargul.
Who's your friend? He's new. This is a new dwarf. Where am I?
I can't tell you that. I'm sorry. You're trapped in your gym like usual.
Yes. Not for long, though. Not for long.
Well,
I feel
we agree on that. You won't be in here for long.
He will be dead.
No new deals?
You said no to everything. I don't even know why I should offer. I offered you freedom to roam the world, and I would leave you alone. Just like, I'm really hungry for Vega tons. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, if you let me out right now here, I'll just leave. How about that?
Right here would not be a good place to leave. You'd go right back in the gym.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
Alright, so I'll break off with the endless prattle with the ghoul of the demon. I didn't give away your name, don't worry.
Yeah, he
Mr.
says,
Grimnox.
yeah, I know. He said, I know. So,
He's in a less foul mood than normal. I think he is getting more powerful.
yeah, he's probably biding his time now. So,
Yeah, he's probably just chilling.
Yeah, he'll say, yeah, you can put it away, he says in your head.
Okay. Bye, Nargul. Talk to you later.
Yeah, he says definitely, this phylactery is where it's been trapped, and probably trapped for a long, before you or somebody else had it. Somebody must have, created this phylactery and captured this demon and put it in here, and then has used it maybe for his bidding, and maybe he killed his last master. And who knows? But I think he's probably just biding his time.
Right. And do you think we can transfer him, and then I could just use the scrying ability of the gem and not have to worry about the Nargul part? They're not tied together, are they? Those two abilities?
I don't think they're tied together. However, I think the demon and the gem are tied together. I don't think Nargul is granting the scrying ability. I think that's the gem itself. However, I think they're tied together. It's probably, whoever had it before, as this might have been, it's kind of in a sense even watchdog. Somebody else is trying to use it. Who knows? Whoever had control, whoever created this, and whoever was powerful enough to capture a demon and put him in here too. So, be careful. That's all I can say.
How do we get him out? What's the answer?
Get him out, out permanently?
Yeah. So we can use the gem without having Nargul as the threat.
I don't
You're nervous
know.
about transferring him?
You're almost better. To be honest, you're probably, and I hate to say this, you're probably better off trying to talk to some devil or something, some powerful devil that might know how to do that. I don't know. I mean, not without really. I would really have to take possession of this thing, and I don't want to do that at this time. But I'd have to take possession of this and really study it to try to figure out if we could even do that. It might be, I might be able to do it, but I don't know if I really want to go down that path. You never know, you might have to give up, something of yourself even.
What if we brought Nargul to wherever he's from and killed him there?
That would work. That would work. If you could figure out where he's from. Because that's probably where he was trapped. In this gem in the first place.
What about bringing him there and just letting him go, too?
That would be bad.
Just saying, shoo, Nargul, you're free. You're home. Get out of here.
That very well could work, too. And maybe he agrees to... But like I said, you can't trust a demon whatsoever. A demon's... it's not going to hold his word. And with a devil, you can kind of make a contract. And, even a devil can try to find a way out of the contract. Or look for holes in the contract. But a demon, there is no such thing. They're going to break and do whatever they want to do. But, maybe you say, hey, you tell me where you're from, I take you home, and I let you go. Will you let me be? I just want... That's a possibility.
Okay. Sounds great.
You guys were good enough to get him there, right? You put him in your group. You guys got him in there. You guys disposed of him. So I would say as a group, you could probably dispose of them again. The biggest problem is, be warned, Vega, that when you bring him out and use the gem, I would make sure you have either Garther or Slosh or Flamezor by your side now anytime you bring him out, because if he comes out and you're by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
You know, that could not be could not end well with you.
All right, I understand.
So I'd have protection.
That's why
You just don't know if when he's gonna pop out, and who knows? It could be a day from now. It could be a week, a month, a year. Who knows how that all works? And did you tell him about? Did you kind of go into any details about your guys' trip or journey at all? Any of that
Yeah,
stuff?
I'll tell him where we found him, everything we knew, because we learned a little bit about that. Didn't we talk to the water elemental, and he mentioned something about the wizard?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many details we had, but
Yeah. Well, and also, did you tell him about going to Alba? You tell him about going to Taryn?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Tareen.
and one of those people actually said that they thought they could figure out who made it, but I don't remember whether it was Alba.
Yeah.
I think it was Alba. But
And he'll even say, one, bringing it to other planes that could even speed up or slow down the process or where you're using this gem. He says the best place anywhere to find out more information about this, of a neutral kind of place, is Sigil.
okay.
That'd probably be your best place. In a sense for that. I mean, you could go to Tamra and go to Gontail, and I mean, there's a library there. You could probably do more research, and there's people there, you know, sages there that would probably be able to tell you more about it as well. Those would probably be the two places to go. But Gontail is, you know, highly protected. If you don't know somebody there, it's hard to get in there with any information without buying, you know, spending a lot of gold or owing somebody a favor. Now, like Gareno oversees that information.
Grano oversees the information in Gontail?
Yeah, he controls any of the towers there, the old wizard towers there, where the libraries, he has them all under his control.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I rescued a gold dragon, and he was killed while we were fighting the orcs recently. And we tried to bring him back, but we couldn't. I don't know if there's something I should have done differently in terms of saving his soul or acting more quickly. I assume dragons would be very hardy and resistant to such concerns.
How old was this dragon?
He was very young. He was like this big. Just throw out her arms.
Well, a lot of times, in a sense, those younger dragons don't quite have that life force. They don't have that magic built up within them yet to withstand from stuff. You know, a lot of creatures, in a sense, if they are slain, they're not getting back on up. And that very well could be the case if it was a young gold dragon, or any dragon for that matter that's young. If it falls in battle, it's probably dead. You'd have to get to it immediately to heal it up.
And if I find his body, will I be able to use just a normal raised dead, or will the dragon get something special?
No, you should be able to, you know, especially a gold dragon, I would say, yeah, where you'll probably be able to do a raised dead and bring it back.
Okay. Of course, the orcs are going to do something horrible with him, right?
Well, if the orcs have time.
Yeah, maybe they'll just toss him aside and get ready.
Yeah, and who knows what they're plotting on that side, resting.
Oh yeah, and they're down-numbered now. So they may have to delay the invasion.
So,
They're down, what,
They're not down that much,
70
buddy.
out of 10,000?
Yeah.
Garther, I'm gonna make up a couple of sendings to Anlin. Do you want to talk with the group while I'm doing the sendings about whether we want to split up, or if we want to try to send someone separate to look for Marcos? Do you want to discuss that strategy while I figure out the sending?
Yeah.
I'm sure Margo will have some good advice.
Send Fumo and Slosh to go look for him.
It's better if Slosh stays and fight, probably. I can go. I don't know if Marcos is not that well defended, I can go look for him.
yeah, Slosh says, but we don't know if he's that well defended.
I'm guessing he's going to be defended right now.
Yeah.
Because once they
Well, you
travel
should
back
be-
to
Slosh
find
should
out
be-
where we came through.
I don't know.
I
Slosh
guess-
should be wherever Graven's and Grimnox.
Slosh will say, what if, I mean, what is the plan if their army is right there when the portal opens? Well, it won't be an army, but say there's 100 troops just standing right there.
Can you dimensional door? No.
No, I just died. I just lost power.
Or just how anymore.
What's that?
You don't
You don't
level
level
down in 5e.
What? You don't lose levels?
No?
That's
Well, and
weird.
especially not from Revivify. You didn't
Your
even-
punishment was watching us play all that time. Don't worry.
But, either way.
Is there a way for you guys to cast fly? I say to the dwarfs. Wizard.
You can cast a couple, yeah.
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Fire bombs away. Just blah, blah, blah.
Spider climb works too.
I mean, why?
Then we could get behind that army and not let them warn. Say there's 100 right away, and 10 of them retreat back to go warn Grimnox. And stop that from happening, and we're fighting off that side and hitting them from 2 sides.
I'm not saying Slosh just says, I just say we need some sort of, if we go through and there's no army, okay, we go up, right?
Yep.
All right,
Pass
then
the
once we single file it behind or that stone, or they dispel it for a while, right? And we still got a single file past it, correct?
Yes.
Stone doesn't disappear. And then what do we split up? Half goes right, half goes left, or not half, but do we take a group to the right? Do we take a group to the left? What do we do?
You go straight down one aisle.
We assume Grimnox ain't leaving us pool of blood, right?
Oh no, not at all. He's gonna stay there until he's killed.
I think we go to the right and let the dwarves take the left.
Hold the left.
They have no reason to think that we are even after Marcos, do they? We didn't mention him. We didn't look for him. We didn't get near him.
True, but we came from the portal, like you said. So,
There's 2 directions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you won't be guarded. I'm saying that if I was them, I think I'm going to defend exactly where they were attacked last, along that path. That will be reinforced. Both places will likely be defended. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but
right.
I don't know. There's a lot of considerations, Garther. I don't know if the dwarves would feel like they want us to lead the main fight and Marcos is second. I don't know. We do owe a great debt to Rhea, who's trusting us to recover her son and has given up her leverage, really.
Wouldn't it be a
I'd
lot
say-
easier if Rhea just died?
fourth of the force breaks off and goes to the right, and the majority of it goes to the left to fight Grimnox, his army. And once we have freed Marcos, or if we find Marcos, we come back and aid them.
I mean,
But who knows? Marcos could be with Grimnox now.
right. And there's no way to know where he is, and there's no way to sneak, like you said.
Yep.
Or it's limited how we can sneak. I mean, I have some ideas, but
There's no sneaking an army.
no, the army's
There's
gonna
no
be
reason
active.
to sneak.
Yeah,
And he's
let's
Isaac
just-
Grumsh anyways.
Yeah, let's just
no
go
reason
full
to
force.
sneak.
If we go full
I just
force.
want to know, should there be a group leading towards the right and the majority
But
to
if
the
we break
left?
off that force to the right, let's say they're now outnumbered more than they were.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, full force, and then when we defeat Grimnox, we can start retreating back the other way.
Well, I guess it's
You
just
could, just take the soldiers, the army, and just fight their way out.
And then we retreat back through that passage after we defeat Grimnox.
How far do you think the dwarves are going to go? Slosh says.
All the way through till we kill Grimnox.
Well, then after Grimnox, you think they're going to keep going?
They're gonna keep
Kill
going. I think they'll finish them off as much
12,000
as
orcs.
Well, not 12,000, but
The dwarves will take bloody numbers.
I think it's probably best if we go after Grimnox again and the dwarves go get Marcos.
No.
Everybody goes after
Everybody
Grimnox
goes after
except
Grimnox.
for us.
Maybe
us
like-
I don't think we could.
looking.
I don't think we could talk the dwarves into going after
Get
Marcos
Marcos.
and not taking out Grimnox.
Right.
I think maybe 4 with a force of like 10 dwarves go for Marcos.
Okay.
I'm thinking taking out Grimnox.
Okay, so I'll go help get Marcos.
No, you did that.
What?
There are
Why
dwarves
does that
with
feel-
him. Slosh says.
Yeah, I guess he'll be okay. Me, Slash, and Garthor needed to take out Grimnox.
I'm needed to lead a force to
Yeah,
take
to take
out.
out Grimnox.
Well, the reality is like I'm the only really expendable one in the group. Everyone else pretty much needs to be there fighting Grimnox.
You could be a leader of like a
The two of us with some dwarves.
Yeah, we could do that.
Get down there.
like a task force.
I can make darkness. We
Yeah.
can both see through it.
That's true.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Say those two go with a force of 10 to 15 dwarves.
That works well because he can dimensional door too, so he can just grab Marcus and just leave.
Get out of there.
I'm not even
While
worried.
you
Well,
guys.
So
Well, so on Torture, this has. Will Runehouse let me use a scrying device?
what was that?
Will Runehouse let me use a scrying device so I don't have to burn 20 settings?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That'll keep me from torturing 25 words again and again. So thank him.
All right. So Fumo and Baebmar are gonna go to the right.
Yep.
With how many?
That seems like sending
15.
a
Yeah,
tiny
10 to 15.
ant after a big rock. I don't know.
I'll give you an elite squad of dwarves
Your riders.
riders.
Why would you?
You said that patrol force is always on rams.
Yeah.
Send that with these two.
Okay. You can do that,
Oh yeah.
but
Task force. What's task force? DK.
say what's he gonna
I'll just
Mardor.
Just
about Baebmar?
Task force DK.
Oh.
So we have all sorts
Oh,
of
just
problems
walk.
with figuring out how to get to wherever. So if we get to the top where that T is, Then we're dealing with when our force breaks off. But until then, we got to
Work
figure out,
together.
Yeah.
how the hell we even bash through some of that.
Well, yeah.
Well, if it's there's no reason to figure it out. We just bash through
Yeah,
it.
we could just be wasting our time right now anyway. Marcus might not even be there and shit.
Yeah.
I just say we bash through that.
I mean, between huge battle spikes and explosions and cells, they're gonna get through that. Not even a question.
We could see if they could give us long strike.
But that's why I say we get a few flyers to go past that to delay the warning of the bigger army.
So you just send
Because it's 4 or 5 of us back there. Us five through,
Oh, you already
fly through, get to the back, and hold that line.
But, man, that's a
You
little
can
overkill.
get some silences.
Yep.
That will help immensely. Then whatever the dwarves want to do on the other side, they can. Or on our side. Of the silence. And also, I think Fuma went through with a spider climb. So that might also be easier than the fly.
No, it wouldn't, because you can fly instead of crawling on the wall.
Crawl on the ceiling too, though.
The cylinder fills the entire room.
You actually have,
You don't fly over it, you still get crushed.
Seth, you still have components for a spider
enough
climb
time.
composition. For a spider climb
But not enough time.
No, if they can make one.
They don't have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, conceivably they have some spider climbs where you could go out and see. Someone could do that.
I guess kind of the next stage is going through the portal, right, guys? I mean, I don't know if there's really any other prep we can really do by the sounds of it.
Resting.
Yeah,
Rest.
we'll
Yeah,
definitely
rest.
rest. Definitely
Any
rest.
potions of electricity resistance? Or are you guys just gonna cast it as resistance?
They'll just be able to cast resistance. They say there's only a couple potions, and those guys are gonna be there. People are gonna have those are their generals.
Arthur, how many men are going to be available to us, and how many are you sending to the left versus the right?
Everyone's going to the left except for 15 of the elite force. That's gonna go with Fumo and Baidmar.
And why those two?
Fumo can dimensional door out of there, and they both can shoot through darkness.
I mean, we can change it up if you want, but pretty much everyone else in the party is absolutely necessary for killing Gravens and Grimnox.
We have 15 going to the right, 100 going to the left.
What's that?
100?
How many are coming with us through the portal?
It's 100.
Yeah, hundreds.
So why would we send such a small group to the right?
Because we need a large force to kill Grimnox. If we dwindle the dwarves' numbers, they get sacrificed. They get killed even more.
I think that right flank is going to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Their only exit strategy is one person's dimension door.
If they get slaughtered,
That's
Fumo and
nothing new for me,
Baidmar
man.
come out and tell us. They'll be able to get to us in 3 rounds, or
I'm
whatsoever.
including them in the slaughtered.
The dwarves will say that what's his name will be here when you guys are talking about this. Battleheart, and he says we will have plenty of dwarves up in that going through. I mean, if you guys run into a bad fight, we'll have more dwarves coming that way too. Anyways, we're just saying faster moving. If we want them to run the rams, they can move fast, and then we'll have other dwarves behind them as well.
Reinforcement of like 50 dwarves come in.
Yeah, if you guys are worried, we'll have another 150 dwarves reinforcing you
Coming up.
right behind you.
If you have any casters that can.
Because you don't know where that other tunnel leads.
Oh no, not at all.
And then have one caster go to that group like a healer.
We just got lucky and went to the left.
No, we got unlucky.
So,
Anyway.
Oh, I know.
and the rams
That's the
can
funny
move.
thing about it.
The rams can move fast. I mean, there are scouts. They can easily, if they run into something, or all of a sudden they run into 1,000
They
orcs.
can just turn around.
Turn around, run back, get more reinforcements.
1,000 orcs.
Either way, I mean, up there at that point, that T section, if we're fighting a battle on two fronts, we're fighting a battle on
We
two
are
fronts.
lucky and unlucky.
What you talked a little bit, Garther, about the end game. Maybe we should make clear what that big room has 2 exits that potentially could be blocked up, right?
There's 4
If
exits.
they,
Three.
well, the one we come through wasn't counting, but
Not,
sure.
there are 3.
There's 1, 2.
1 and 2 over the. So 2 over here, 1 over here.
Right.
Yeah.
There's 3.
Right. Because this just comes like this, right?
Well, you're not sure,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
but they're coming in 3 different ways.
I turned the world inside out. The dagger of
Once we're in there, I'd say a large force of the army has to go left. Me and my comrades and the force with us will charge the pool and take anything out there into the right. But you guys,
I think I lost you guys. Sorry, go ahead, Garther. I didn't interrupt.
you guys in the main force attack the left and hold that off while we attack Grimnox and take away that escape route to the right.
Arthur, I was suggesting, I don't know if you heard, I was suggesting maybe we bring either magic or explosions so that we could block off one of those tunnels.
Oh, you
We
want
only have one.
to explode it?
Well, you guys are dwarves. So I don't know, you tell me. It's a big tunnel. Can we bring it down? Can we block it out?
It's like
I don't know. It's not my deal. Just an idea so we don't have to fight 10,000 in 3 locations. If we have a facing of, 20 feet, who cares how many there are?
yeah.
Certainly there's magic like stone shape that could close it off temporarily. Is there explosives? Do they mine with explosives at all, or is that not technologically available?
It's not necessarily not well, not here. It's not technology.
Okay.
But I mean, they can
Acid.
dwarves. I mean, there's
Something.
things they can do. It would take some time. They will tell you this cave has been dug out or whatever and reinforced by fire giants. This was a forge made by fire giants, hundreds of years ago. It won't be that easy to take down. We could do stone shapes, and temporarily close, with
Right,
magic
perfect. I love it.
to close those entrances.
Wall of stone.
Yeah.
So I'd say we send a crossbow force with that group to look for Grapens. Like whenever he appears, light him up.
Yeah, I mean, you can have, if that's what you want to have with you, part of your group, you can have,
You got it.
leading up front with you guys or behind you directly. We have, 24 crossbowmen, and then can have other men behind, and then we can have some of our Lady Karin, so she can do, the wall of stone.
Yeah. If you guys can do a wall across this one, and maybe get to that one, but you got a big giant. Maybe more.
And let's go to the portal. 8 hours later. Let's do this. 1 hour later. I have victory. 1 hour later. I am back.
Kind of a funny plot change, isn't it?
TPK to going back in with an army.
Kind of repeat. Hold on, guys. We need a pause here. Okay, let's go again. We're good.
Start this level over.
Restart.
Restart. Easy. Super easy mode. Times 1,000.
Or like rewind.
Yeah.
Rewind and...
Rewind minus a dragon.
So she says, Lady
Yes, that's
Karn
how
says, it's a lot of my magic,
To do
but
that.
I could close all 3. If you can, if we get in there, and I can get within range, I can start closing them one by one.
That's huge. That's great.
What's she got to get close to?
So yeah, main force pushes left with her and us and the crossbowmen and a few fighters.
I would say 2 things. We need to conceal her identity, or Gravens will target her.
Yeah.
And getting her near those doors is high priority because it will restrict their flow in and their ability to flee.
To leave.
You know, I mean, obviously, Gravens can just tele out, but
Keep the...
if they're separated or whatever, it might
That's
stop
the main priority.
Grimnox from
When they get into the room, we have to split.
running.
Like...
So she will tell you what I can do. Yeah, is I can put these up, but I got to be about 120 feet from them.
Okay.
And they'll be up for about 10 minutes.
That's long enough. So that's 100 rounds? Did that on my head.
Oh my gosh.
And then Vic will ask about whether we could stone shape, because that's permanent. If we were able to hold that area any period of time.
Well, yeah. I mean, that could come
Okay.
afterwards. of course.
Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
was on the table. Okay. So the point is really, if within 10 minutes we can hold it, we can then start to seal it off more permanently and take possession and slowly establish a small place where we can fight them as we want. Just let them know there's dwarves. They'll come in groups.
Yeah.
I think I'm
She
safe.
said it was stone. It says it would take a long. I mean, it'll take time with the stone shape. It's not that easy
Right.
to do versus doing this walls of stone. Stone shape is permanent, yes. However,
Longer.
it takes forever. She says.
Small area.
Yeah, it's a very small area.
Is it like 10-minute ritual for the cast?
No, Flames or the magician over there.
Next thing you know, in this fight, a fireball shoots from the same. Oh wait, did any of us level up? We rested.
He'll do XP off session.
We rested.
Huh?
Just say Garther's AC will be
Yeah,
going
level
up
12.
and his
Level
hit points will be going up.
Level 12. Give me the feet. I want the feet.
I doubt that you're gonna get to 12, man. That's a lot of experience to go.
I've figured out.
That means I'll level up.
We'll see. You guys didn't defeat Grimnox.
We still got rid of a lot.
Yeah, you killed a lot of guys. But
Got away, but we're
A
gonna
lot of
go
group
finish the
experience.
frickin' job.
not the big guy.
Oh, and we might get deducted group experience points for losing the stone giant.
I don't deduct experience.
You go down.
I'm gonna deduct experience for you losing
killed
a
No,
stone
no, no,
giant.
no, no, no.
You let Rhea's pet get killed.
And you left the stone of annihilation ish.
With Gravens.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. idea. And we got talcum killed.
I can just laugh though. The slim possibility that he goes, what's in this bag?
Exactly.
Actually, I have a feeling that's gonna happen.
You walk in and there's like all the orcs are just
Roll the
very-
percentile.
possible.
50-50.
Curiosity. Where's Grabins? Oh shit, that's Sacco Grabins right there.
Yeah, possible.
Or it's just lost in blood.
Possible that can happen. Until you guys go in there.
Possibility they just sit at the top of the hill and roll it down as we come out.
Yeah, just drop it out of the bag.
Here you guys
That'd be so
go.
horrible.
Here's your little trick.
There goes your entire army.
If somebody would have to do it though, they don't have nothing. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't have stone
anything.
golem sitting there. Wow. Yeah.
And they don't have a giant to get past the trap either. So that would be a tough.
The giant.
'Cause-
What pass? What trap?
Remember the stone trap? So how could they
Who's
wait
that
at the
hill
door?
giant over there?
Oh, there's a hill giant? Oh, but fire giant. Oh. Oh.
All right. So what do you
I
guys
feel
do?
ashamed. Wait, last time you
We'll
touched
sleep
it, you
and
broke
then
it.
Get
I
out.
mean, yeah, I think we have to just rest.
All right.
And
You guys
go.
rest.
Some of it.
I'm gonna.
Can only.
I have a few things to do still. So I'm gonna spy on Carlene. Or scry on him, I should say.
Spy on them.
Spy on them. Yeah. So Carlane and Monty are actually seem to be in the city right now, and they are helping people get on a boat currently.
Oh, Carlane's alive.
Okay, let's get to. I'm gonna try to reach out with my mind to try to talk to him.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it was Casimir. Never mind.
So I guess I didn't see that question. So I'm gonna ask. I don't know if you remember, Bill. I'm sure you do. I had him trying to connect him with Alexandria. Remember I did the sending to Alexandria as well. So my first question is gonna be: did you make contact with my caster friend? Remember?
Yeah.
I give Carlene a bunch of cash. Okay.
Yep.
If you want, I can just email you this shit too.
Yeah, no, go ahead and tell me. Nope, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so I was, were you able to make contact with him?
Yeah. What did you ask for him to do again?
So I told Carlene to give him the necklace.
Yes. Yep, that happened. Yes.
Okay, great. And then I had given him 50,000 gold so that he would operate the portal in the underneath him and extract the civilians that were left.
Oh.
I can.
Yeah, no, I remember that now.
Yep, I can send you the sending that I sent. I
Nope.
believe your reaction was, yeah, that's the right person to ask. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, but he hasn't figured out how to work the portal yet.
Oh shit. He's working on
He's found it. And Carlene says he's found it. He hasn't figured out how to work it.
Does he need assistance? Are we getting any from the city?
There's no one powerful enough in the city to assist him. Any mages, Carlene says any mages would hightail it out of here. The only people that are left are a city guard, the princess, and and about 4,000 civilians.
Oh, only 4,000 poor people.
Well, yeah, 4,000 poor people. That's what Carlene says.
Only 4,000 gold.
Only
That's a
4,000.
lot.
Only 4,000 to add to the
How big
army.
is the city?
Probably about 15,000, I think. 20,000. I have to look. Oh, I got it right here. Let me tell you. I can tell you that really quick, actually. I have it open right here.
And Alex the slide.
Yeah, so about 15,000. So yeah, it just seems to be about 4,000 of the poorest are still, still here. He says we have ships arriving. There's more ships coming, but just there's more people than ships.
Are there any theories about why the undead army has stopped?
No. Not sure.
And there's nobody really left there to even be thinking about it, really, right?
No.
They're waiting for the ships.
There's
to
a
arrive.
couple of clergy, but not anybody. Anybody with power has vacated this city.
They want to take over the ships that come back.
I don't know what the NJ wants to take over the ships. Is that what you said?
Yeah, get a little navy going.
I'm guessing that they're sent some spies in to check out what's going on. That's my own guess. No, nobody's come up missing though, or is it too chaotic to even track right now?
It's right now. He says we rescued quite a few people, and but now it's trying to get people out of here. We've dealt with some flying undead stuff, Monty and I, and to help the ships. That's the one thing. There's been stuff hitting a couple of the ships coming in.
In the water?
Yeah, well, ships trying to get into port. We've had to deal with
fires. I see.
undead flying creatures.
Haunted water creatures? The world would be at that.
Okay. Alright, well, we're at Centerhold now, and we're going to go back and fight the orcs some more. We convinced the army of orcs to go straight to, or the army of dwarves go straight to the orcs.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you're victorious.
Pretty exciting, right?
And then
Yeah.
then help us out.
Yeah, I'm trying. I sent the wizard. I'm hoping he can figure out that portal.
Well, yeah, they found it. He hasn't figured it out how to work it yet.
Okay, let's set off because it's not open. And how long did it take us to get from the portal
Got to
spot
finish some sendings, man.
up to?
All right,
up
good
here?
luck, Carlene. Thanks. We'll let you know as soon as we're out of there.
Okay.
All right. Then I'm gonna do a sending to Alexandria.
What?
Okay.
Because I don't want to. Because I was actually scrying on Carlene, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to do that to Alexandria.
I am the one.
You have a sending?
Yeah. So I'm gonna send this to him. This is like a crystal ball, right?
Yep.
Okay. I've heard you're in the city and found the portal. Do you need any help? Is it acceptable to talk via a crystal ball?
He says, he'll come back. Yeah, you can talk with me, the crystal ball. And he says, that, it wasn't easy to find the portal, but once he found it, it's just a matter of time, he says. He says, I'll get it working.
Okay. Alright, so I'll move over to the crystal ball. Maybe you already assumed that happened. And so can I see him? Is he visible? And looks like he's working on a portal?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Good. And so I did get a little bit of training from Rhea. So I don't know if I can help him, which obviously we wouldn't roleplay the details, but or we just look and see if there's anything obvious that I could mention. But he may know 10 times more than me, so I'm not going to be presumptuous about that.
Yeah. No, yeah, you might be able to say a couple of things. Well, this is how I saw her turn this part on, but yeah. He says, that will be helpful. He says the biggest thing is figuring out, the next is to send them, to probably,
And then I'll ask, like, do you think you'll find it before we're hearing they will have a day or two? What do you think? I know it's hard to know, but what's your best guess?
So I might have it figured out. I would hopefully in the next day I have it figured out.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
No. He says there's nothing. It's not in the sense of figuring out how to turn it on now. He says he figures that out with you. Now it's trying to figure out how to send them somewhere safe. And trying to figure out the different locations, and that's not that easy.
Right. I was hoping there'd be one in Quindeno.
I'm sure there is, he says, if they kept it operating. Let's see if he knows about this. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he says, yeah, there's a couple in Quindeno, but the elves may have destroyed them to make sure Garena wasn't gonna use them or somebody else. So that's what I'll have to look for. That's gonna be the time consuming, is finding somewhere in Tamara, or I mean, I could make them go somewhere. I just don't know where they would end up showing up here in Harthron.
Would it be useful to talk to the dwarves in Stoneheart? Or do you think that's politically unlikely that they would want to reveal that? I'm here with the dwarves at Sunterhold now.
Yeah, I understand. The dwarves of Stoneheart probably won't want to have that conversation with me.
Okay.
Remember, I serve someone else.
I know. I mean, I don't know, but that's okay. I trust you.
Yeah. Well, you paid me a lot, so at Stoneheart, I'm sure they're not going to cooperate with me. So.
Okay.
But I'll try to find. No matter what, if I open it up, we can send them through and just, I'll make sure that, hopefully I'll send them to the Isle of the Dead or something like that.
I mean, anything's probably better than undead, right? Even
Well, that's why I just said the Isle of Dead would.
No, I know. I wasn't contradicting you. I was just saying, like, really, just open it anywhere. Just.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Any ports in a storm, right?
Exactly. Worst case scenario, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure you can send it to Grainland, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a couple places, but he's destroyed most of his portals. So.
They're so useful. I don't understand.
When you get attacked somebody using your portal against you, they're not as useful as they once were.
That's actually what we're about to do. That's so funny you say that.
Well, like I said, that's why Gareno has destroyed most, if not all, of his portals. If he has any now, it's purely he's probably the only one that knows about them.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be easy if there's no longer one in Gontail, so that's
Gontail's gone.
Yeah, that one's been destroyed. So, or the couple that were in Gontail have been destroyed, I should say. So, yeah, and all the ones I know about, the ones I know in the Rack Mountains, the Gareno Head, they're all destroyed as well. So.
This is Wall of Force.
But I'll find something. Worst case, like I said, we'll open up somewhere and walk through. So hopefully I have this figured out in the next day.
I'll let the Wyvern know that he's to escort them through in case the other side's dangerous too.
Okay.
All right. So I'll say thanks, and I'll talk to you tomorrow if I'm not dead already.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. So then I'll spy Monty again and just say, good luck. Check on the portal guy underneath the city and make sure he's safe, and if he needs anything, do what he tells you, okay?
Sure. Monty says I can't fit in there.
What?
Can't fit.
Is Carlene overfeeding you again? Nobody wants a fat wyvern, okay?
No. Is
it super narrow?
Yeah, he says it's in the sewer.
Alright. Well, if the city gets evacuated, I guess just stick with Carlene or the princess.
Yes.
Has she gone yet?
No, she refuses to leave.
Someone needs a suggestion on her ass.
Hey, this is what you look like.
All right.
A dude.
Alright, and then I'm going to spry on Saul, but I will do that through email
Perfect.
because there's no reason to
No.
torture everybody with that endless tower.
All right, what do you guys?
And then,
Onward to the
Okay.
portal.
go ahead, Flamezer.
Okay? I will lead the charge to the
Okay,
portal.
that's not what I'm. But go ahead. Okay,
Okay,
so
but I'm going ahead of the group.
Once again.
Like 5 feet.
so I want to find the see if I can find the dwarf that had the amulet of non-detection. That he'd let me study it.
The dwarf here?
Remember what I'm talking about? He let me study it for an hour. I paid him a few hundred gold.
Oh, that dwarf.
Correct.
Ah. Give me an investigation check at disadvantage.
Ouch.
Alright. That sounds terrible. Alright, I rolled okay though. 11 and 14. Investigation is 19.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna take, it takes probably about 3 hours to find him, though. It's not that easy to find. But yeah, you'll end up finding him.
Well, you'll have to tell me, is this low intensity enough that I'll get my spells back, or is this burning where I need to be, like, sleeping, or what?
You can be resting if you just ask around. It'll just be in a sense that,
Hey,
yeah.
I'll sprinkle gold here or there as necessary.
No, it just will take the time. It will just take
Okay.
time for him to be found.
No problem.
So, no, it won't affect that, but it will take about 3
Okay.
hours to find him.
No problem.
Get him.
So let me see what he asked me before. So I'll ask. I'll speak in Dwarven to him, of course. Tell him I'm about to go save the dwarves from sure annihilation by slaughtering a bunch of orcs. And see if he's willing to part with his family heirloom.
He's like, no.
Last time you gave me a price. Let's try again.
He says, I'm going with.
You're going on the fight?
Yes.
You couldn't bring that amulet with?
Of course.
Alright. You'll stick with me then. How's that sound?
I don't care. Sure.
Alright.
We
Perfect.
fight together.
Just so you know, there's lights that will shine on you wherever you are.
It's alright. I'll be with my brothers. If they're gonna die, I'm gonna die. Today.
Hey, Vega,
What's up?
I need to get some better smoke.
Go get some.
You got
need
some
gold?
cash?
Yeah, sure. Here's 1,000 gold. Get some good shit.
Perfect.
There's nothing to buy, Fumo.
Yeah, you can buy that. You can buy that.
What?
So he gets incense and
Yeah, you can definitely buy the
mushrooms.
best, best stuff around.
and he's gonna go back to is the group gonna rest in the rooms.
Yeah,
So
I'm
he's
assuming that's where you guys.
He's
are
gonna
rest.
he's gonna go to his room and he's gonna sit down and he starts reading his book, burning the incense. And,
Okay, if I'm gonna die, I better look good, I better feel good. You know, it's gotta be my day.
and he is going to cast divination,
Okay.
sacrificing 100 gold pieces worth of incense.
All right.
Incense, Dan. Air quotes. Come on.
Yep. Incense. To mask the smell. And
Sacrifice it down your lungs.
So he's gonna say, Muthar, the balance is all over the place here, man. We got the dwarves that might die, and you know, if we don't do this right. But I'm gonna die if I don't do it right, and I just want to know if I'm gonna take the right path at that tunnel if that's the right thing to do, if you know what I mean, okay? I mean, give me a hint. Give me some love. Give me some guidance.
Love it.
Tell me if I need to bring something along, whatever, man. Okay? just give me a little bit.
Give me a percentile die roll here.
You want me to present
And
that?
if you want to read the spell.
Nah, I don't really read this stuff. This might be a little bit better right now.
That is 98.
Wow,
Whoa.
that is really
Nice.
good.
Whoa.
That is really, really good.
Almost 100.
Whoa.
Alright. Yeah, so, you pass out. But in your dreams,
Grandpa.
in your dreams, your dream takes you. It's smoky, the smoke fills, But as you see through the smoke, your dream takes you back down the hall, past the portal, and takes you past the rock, up the hill, past the rock, and then you would right or left, and your body just moves slowly to the right, and you come to what looks like almost like the stone golem you guys had. However, this one looks more of an orc. Looks more like an orc design. It looks like an orc stone golem. And behind it is this metal cage. And chained to the wall, it looks as there is now a young cloud giant. However, it's slumped over. It looks like it's been hit by what you've seen with your own body, your own scarring, electrical damage. Looks like he's dead. And then it takes you out, the cloud takes you out and takes you to the left and moves along to the left, and you pass over, you've passed the dead bodies you've seen that you've killed. It's a group, and they're still there. And it kind of comes over the black dragon that you guys killed. And then you come past the orcs that you've killed. However, as you scan through, as you're going through this cloud, there are even more orcs dead. More orcs than you guys have killed yourselves. And you see over the flowing blood. You do not see, you're looking fast, looking back left. Where's Grimnox? Where's Grabens? You don't see their bodies there. You see the stone golem, though, slumped over the stones. The blood is still flowing. You see bodies, husks, familiar husks that you've seen from Rafik, Asnod, Grungy. Many, many husks of orcs. Like all the orcs that you guys have dealt with. You even see the hill giant that is further in the room now, but husked. As well as the ogre, the remaining ogre. That's a husk. Many husks lie around the room. There's even, you see, looks like even a couple of, looks like possible electrical markings, these char markings along the left side of this cave. And then you snap out and you wake up in the morning very refreshed. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Oh, you will get another thing though too. In your head, the balance of power has shifted. Something has awoke that has been asleep for a long, long time, and now is awoken. Don't die. You get that in your head.
Okay,
That is
Stone Giants.
the end of the session. So I hope everybody that's going to be watching this later on YouTube will hopefully like the cool ending of that. More to come. Yes. So somebody did open up that bag. And who knows what happened. But it wasn't good. I'm going to go ahead and sign out for the evening. Great session, everyone. I know it's a little different than expected, what you guys expected, and a little different than I expected.
We survived.
I'm gonna say we're still alive. That's
You are still alive, which is crazy because
Great
I had
Guardians
a
live.
feeling that Flamesor was dying tonight. I thought Mardor was going to die tonight, and thought that probably Fumo, Garther, Vega would probably, and Slosh, because Slosh has a get out of jail free card you guys don't know about. We're the only ones that are probably going to escape this tonight. So, yeah, a little different. That Alba get out of free card you guys had used it.
Used it.
Yep. So, which was smart, to be honest.
But now something has
But
happened.
now
Now
something has happened.
What is it though? I'm so
I
scared.
know.
I have a feeling it's a
it has
guy.
awoken.
So
And it's angered Grumsh too. It's angered Grumsh
Could be.
and it's angered
absolutely.
gods.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Remember, it's cool to be a geek.
Geek.
Pass.
Pass
Wait.
it on.
MVPs.
Oh, you want to go around MVPs? Okay, we can do that quick.
Because I want a chance at a luck card.
All right, I don't. You have a luck card
I
over
want
there, buddy.
another one.
All right, Garther, who's MVP tonight?
Vega for calling on Alba and getting us out of trouble.
All right.
I would say-
Sorry, Flamesor.
so.
Fumo for the role playing aspect of the game.
Anything you want. Who has our MVP?
I said Fumo.
Fumo,
Because
okay.
of his role playing
Yeah.
the
Okay.
whole game. And that was actually kind of funny how he's role playing this and found this out. Like,
Great roll.
Chances.
Super roll. Super roll. Fumo.
God, this has just been a batshit crazy episode. Wow. Well, I'm gonna definitely say Garther for getting the dwarves rallied and convincing them that this is the path to success, despite
Is it
our
anymore?
failure.
Yes, it isn't anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if it is anymore, but hey.
Gravens has a
Uh,
fear of an
I'll
island.
give mine to Fumo. That ending scene was just, that was very intriguing scene.
Yeah.
That was a very good scene.
Ravens and Grimnox
Vega.
are still unfound.
Am I muted? No. Yeah, Garther, great job leading. Flamesor, very brave. You got in the face of the big bad, stood your ground. I give you props. Fumo, you can't control the role, but you thought to do it, and so I'm going with you. Great job.
Mardor.
Gotta be Vega. If she hadn't figured out to crawl into her little bag and make that little sending to Alba, we wouldn't be here to discuss anything. Nobody would have been able to do any of what
We'd have been done at hour 4:30.
All right, yeah. So as a dungeon master, storyteller, I have to say without a doubt, Fumo with the divination there, and then the mighty roll to get that is incredible. I was ready to go. Well, next episode, you guys will find this kind of stuff out. So I'm gonna give you a luck card.
Oh, wow.
if you want to hand that over. I'm also gonna give a bump to Garther, and I will also give a bump to Vega. So you guys both have bumps.
Okay, thank you.
What does the card say?
It says succeed on a skill check.
Huh. All right. Well, you never know when you
I'll
need
take
that
it.
skill check.
Take it.
So now we'll go ahead and sign out. We'll be back next Saturday. Not sure yet time. And then we will also, on Wednesdays, we do our Tales from the Yawning Portal, where we are in the Forge of Fury, and they're about to face some undead themselves. And
Remember?
now I'll remember
It's cool to be a geek, and I'm a boss.
and pass it on. See you next either Wednesday or Saturday.
This
night.
is definitely a good precursor to a Halloween theme.